Hey everybody, it's Lapis Lauri, and guess what? It's raining! It's always raining on the Almost Vanilla server. Every time! Well, we're gonna hope that the rain doesn't last forever. But you know what? It's been a long time since I've had a good time here on the Almost Vanilla server, and I know, I've been guilty, so guilty. Guilty. Oh, that was inside my head. That's a little too guilty. Guilty. I can't get it. There. Guilty. I've been guilty of not playing on this server enough, and I've got a build here that's been long-standing, and we've had some people. Roberto Red has been taking care of it for me. Diamond Miner, of course. But, you know, there's a big old building in the back of this property that I need to get some work done on, so we're going to hop right to it, guys. And thanks for the nice warm welcome. We've got a few new players here on today. We're going to go over here and chop down some of this delicious birch wood. We're going to need every bit of it. I'm going to chop a bunch of it down and use it today to work on our big mansion for Auditore Castle. For the villa on the back of the property. We've, of course, got all of the walls done. You know, you could see all the walls and all the guard towers. And we've got the training circle. Let's see. I really just want the birch. I need the pale wood. So I'm going to chop a little bit of this and fast forward through it. And I will meet you guys on the other side of the wood pile, okay? See you in a little bit. What is up, dude? Check this out. Why is this Uncle Vinnie the zombie is in here with this villager who is kind of like all alone? That's really strange, and he's not hurting the villager. How is that possible? I don't understand. Roberta Red's here. He's got, what's this horse's name? Skippy. Well, I'll tell you what, Skippy had to travel a long distance to get here. Somebody said there were other villagers. I don't know where they would be. Trading post, maybe? Villagers! I wonder if they all got killed. That would be sad. I don't see any. Chop, chop. No, I don't want to go up the ladder. Another guy said that they saw him on top of the chicken coop. I was like, wow, I suppose he could be in here. Hanging out with the chickens. Crazy as that might be. Boing, boing, boing. Alright everybody, we have collected quite a bit of wood, and as you can see, the foundation's been laid out behind me for what the house is supposed to kind of look like, and we're going to try and get with that. I have some source material pulled up next to my screen, and I'm hopefully going to edit all that out. Note to self, edit out the screen so that I can see how the building's supposed to be. It's rather just, it really kind of just looks like a big white box with a darker bottom, but we'll see how it goes. But the interior of this thing is supposed to be just marvelous, but it is 2 stories at least, and I think a half story on top. So we have got to start building right now. We'll get right with it. I'm going to convert all these birch logs to planks, and that's just what it's going to be. You know, if I decide to go back in later, actually, you know what would be really cool would be some hardened clay. I need to try some different colors. I don't know if we can dye it brown and get like a dark brown clay. Would be kind of pretty for this build. But, you know, I was so excited for this, and then, you know, I just got invited to play. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm building on something else that's not my land. That's okay. I forgot about that. It's land claim, so nobody will take it. It's fine. We'll take care of it. I was so excited to play on a SMP server, a multiplayer server with other YouTubers. That's what I've been doing, and that's fine. I really enjoy it. This one's going to be more of my family-friendly server play because I do have family, and my children love this server and still play on it quite a bit. So I like to play on there with him, and so what I'm going to do is just try to keep building this up as we go, and maybe talk a little bit about some stuff and things, as my friend Slipgator would say. Just kind of go that route. But I'm just going to keep building until, you know, we're got this thing up pretty high. I need at least 4 blocks high to make it happen for a single layer, and then a block for the floor. Oh, these are going to go fast, aren't they? Here, let me just put them all down here. Hey, 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 right there. And I'm not going to worry about window placement yet at all. What I'm going to do is just build the walls. And this is going to be the doorway, and I'm just going to build it all up. I'm not going to differentiate between them at all. But I like the Almost Vanilla server, and I miss it quite a bit sometimes because of the people that I played with. You know, like Kira, and 9 Volt, and Wasian Girl, and Bluden. And then there's Monkey Chica. You know, all these people were regulars, and Rat Maze Mine and Perceptor. They're all wonderful people whom I still love and wish that I could play with every day, but I just can't. You know, I've got work obligation and family. So those things come first, and then Minecraft time. And sometimes that, you know, I've only got so many hours in the day, but, you know, I do want to dedicate at least maybe one day of gameplay here to the Almost Vanilla server, because I know there's fans here who love to see me play and love to see what I build. And there's a lot of family-friendly, fledgling builders and YouTubers. So we're just going to work with it and see how it goes. You know, and if I ever get a chance to live stream, maybe I'll let these guys come, you know, play mini games with me. You know, a little further down the line, I got to have the technology to do it. And right now, my internet connection is not the greatest at all times. It's limited at the very least. So maybe, you know, once a month I can scrape up the cache and bandwidth to do that. Oh, I knew there was one. Put that there. Bring the bow down. Where you at, buddy? He's shooting me from over here. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck. I wish you the best of luck trying to annihilate me. Good day, sir. Come collect my stuff. We'll just make a little hoppy thing here. So good. I knew there'd be mobs sometime. Well, you know, I've got all my lamps, torches turned off. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is just going to look like a big birch box for the longest time until I can get the windows, doors, details, all that kind of good stuff. I don't really have very many torches, do I? Take that. But yeah, I think the important part is get the shell up and then work on a floor, and then we will certainly get details added. But we're going to build all we can with what we have first. Kind of go this route. And we're going and put in a second layer floor. The center area is supposed to be kind of all open from what I've seen from the source materials. We'll see how it goes. Diamond Miner really wanted to make this out of quartz, and I'm like, I don't know how you're going to get quartz, man. That much quartz is just crazy. Crazy. Although, you know, what are we talking about here? White wool is not out of the question. Sheep are plentiful and easy to breed and are a renewable resource. Oh, and then we have also the new stained clay. I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff with that. I haven't been out to get clay yet here. Not that much of it anyway. I currently play with Arija Lost on my Once Lost server that I also play on. And he has a patented scuba diving door clay retention technique, which is just amazing. I've used it many times to get clay in order to make hardened clay. And it is the perfect thing. You take a couple of doors with you and your axe, and you place the door on the bottom of the ocean, and then basically you can stand in the air pocket that he creates with the door open, and yeah, it's just perfect. I highly recommend it to one and all. Alright, so this is pretty much what we've got so far out of that, 4 or 5 stacks of birch, which is good. We'll hop down here and see about planting a few more little saplings. And we'll see you back at the house, okay, guys? Brr. Sure, we'll get enough saplings out of these last couple of trees here to replant. I've got some elsewhere stashed in a box. Where the heck did my sword go? Did I throw that somewhere? That's not good. I had it. And all its glitchiness when I was sorting things. I'm going to go over here right now and see if it's still there. I don't think it's been 5 minutes. I'd be upset if I lost my diamond sword due to glitchiness. Very upset. Because I'm a builder, not a miner. It's over here. And it ain't here. And I don't have no diamond sword. Man. Man. Alright, well, I know there's going to be a door here, so let's just chop this out right now. Hey, Goldnather, what's up? What's up? Goldnather, you just made a screenshot here. Hi, William. Let's see. Yeah, well, I lost my sword, dude. It's fine. I don't have any birch. There it is. Lost my birch. Alright. Got ourselves a couple more birch planks here. We're just going to go to town on it. Bum, 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 bum. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Where did we leave off? Over here. We'll just keep building these walls. That's what we're going to do. I might try to work on the steps anyway. Give it a little something, something. So it's not just a white box. And oh, look, that tree just grew. It's a miracle of science. Alright, that was it. Chop. Alright. Well, there's one. Tell you what, here's some more birch. I'm not using that stuff for steps anymore. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We use our oak. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Probably speed this up quite a bit as we go. I'm gonna hope some of them trees grow fast. Grow, birch trees, grow, grow. Nope, that's it. Tell you what, I got one bone. Let's see what we can do with that. Oh yeah, we got a tree there. Alright then. Let's see, this is like this, and then I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go like this. Alright, there's that. I'm going to bring that 3 blocks, 2 by walkway, 3 blocks. You know, this center thing is supposed to be pretty big. I don't know if this is big enough. Let's, Right, this center area is supposed to be pretty big. I don't know what happened with my calculations, but I'm thinking this is supposed to be the stairway, not a wall. And it's not even going to be that big, so we're going to alter our design a little bit to suit Minecraft, I think, is what we'll do. Because this big open area foyer is supposed to be the biggest thing. It's like a big hallway, and it's got a stairway all around it. Maybe that's what this is to represent, is the balcony edge or something. I don't know. I had a blueprint that I was working from Assassin's Creed, but, you know, it's just not working for the layout. So I'm going to alter it to suit whatever I need it to be. I'm not fiddle farting around with it. We're going to make it work, man. So that frees up quite a bit of wood, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Chop, chop, chop. Oh, Diamond Joe has left the game. He joined and left. He joined and left. There we go. Let's finish this one off. We'll see what we can do about that. I want to at least finish the foyer, I think, today. We'll have to work quick. There may be more alterations to this as we go. Good Lord, I hope I don't have to move this back wall. I would really not want to do that. I mean, I've got room back here to expand. I'm not so much concerned about that as I don't want to move this stone wall. It's kind of a permanent fixture, and I was way done with those walls a long time ago. Way done. Way, way done. All right. So that cleared that right out, so that's good. I like the plan. What are we going to do here? Is this going to be floor depth? If that's so, what kind of floor do we want to have? Do we want oak floors? Let's try it. Because I don't want it to be all birch, because that, you know, all birch and no fun makes Lauri a unfun girl. Let's try it. Yeah, that'll work. Let's do this. Dun, 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 dun. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. We're just going to do this little area here. Oh. Sorry, birch tree. Gotta go. And apparently, oak tree's gotta go too. And, you know, I don't have to do it all right now. We're just going to fill this little area in, if I can. I mean, it's going to take quite a bit of wood. But I know that the Assassin's Creed castle had secret passageways everywhere. There was a library we're going to make with hidden doors that go to the sanctuary, which was the basement room. And I tell you what, this whole place right here, this little area, I don't know if you could see it or not. Do I even have a shovel? There's my sword back. See? You guys are witnesses, dude. I'm telling you. Witness. See what I mean? There's a whole big area here, and underneath this is another big area that is just cool. So yeah, just sharing it with you guys so you can see what's going on. Come on, block leg, get off there. Cover that back up again. But yeah, that's where sanctuary is going to be, is underneath this area of the build. And we'll just use this oak, what we have of it here on the floor, and call it good. Nowhere near enough. But we'll take what we can get and go with it. Oh, it's lovely. Alright, let's chop these guys down. Alright, there we go. So what we're going to do is we're also going to go get some torches, man. Get some torches. Here, chop these guys down. Just plant trees everywhere. Like Johnny Appleseed, man. Just keep planting. There we go. That coal. I don't remember. Yeah, there's coal. Check it out. We're good. Make ourselves a little bit of a torch going on here. Plank those up. Alright, we're off and running. Dun, 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 dun. Did I get them all? Yep, they're going to despawn here shortly with all their leaves. Alright, look, progress has been made! It's not great progress, but it's progress. Let's go over here, and we've got a couple little oak trees we can chop. Well, they're not so little. I hate to cut down the big giant trees just because they're cool. You know, I mean, they're kind of hard to come by. The massive ones, so I don't like to chop them down, but sometimes you can't help but do what you gotta do. I'm gonna need more oak. Let's hopefully it'll drop a few saplings. We can replant it pretty quickly. There's one. Plant you there. Got a couple more birches. Let's just plant them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oops. Missed the step. I'm terrible at parkour. Tell you what, those jumpy maps people do. Craziness. Crazy. Right, how many up are we? We are reached the limit of that. So this is going to be one more level, but this is just going to mark where that's going to go. Oh, not there. At least not that I'm aware of until I start working on the interior, so we'll just leave it at that. Roberto Red has left the game. He has joined the game. Roberto! He's the one that's been kind of like hanging out here for us. Doing all kinds of great stuff. He brought a villager over and a horse. Hi! Alright, so there's the start of that. Check out the zombie walking on the wall. Cool. Reckon he'll jump? He might. That zombie might jump right down here. He is. Let's see if we can get him. Aim. Oh, he moved. Where's he going sideways? Dude, did you see that? Does he even care about me? Where's he going? That was crazy. Did you think he was going down that hole? Maybe he was. That was strange. The zombie AI now is just craziness, I'm telling you. Alright, so this is... How many up is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then this really will now come across here like so. Like so. According to the source material designs that I'm looking at. And this will actually become the wall for it, I think. Although it still seemed to have a little bump out. Oh, that x-ray stuff down there is cool. Look at that. It looks like a big old room down there. What is that? I don't know what that is. We'll have to look at that. Anyway. Kind of a delayed reaction there, buddy. Alright, so we have this, and then we're going to come up 1, 2, 3. And I think this is as tall as the building needs to be, is my understanding. Oh, you know what? No, it needs to be one more because it is for the floor level. Oh. There we go. And then our roof starts, and then there is another little turret tower, just kind of like those little towers, except bigger. It goes in the middle of this kind of thing. Makes like a little tower wall. Alright, so there. That's the front. That's kind of how it needs to be. Let's get down here without dying. Close enough. So there we go. That's not too bad. Kinda cool. Alright, and there is a balcony and 3 windows according to the material. 1, 2, yeah, we might get it. I don't know if it'll be even. Let's try it. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to have to make concessions. We can do that. We could also do that. Just make a big window, which I'm not opposed to doing. And then there would be another couple windows on that level. So that's okay. But, you know, the whole thing's kind of set up to be evenly spaced windows without. Let's have a tater and think about it. I think I still would like to have a divider. So in that case, do I have the window be bigger? Good. Actually, that would be neat. And then it would be double doors. Yes, that could be cool. I could groove on that. And then there's a balcony. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a bench. Did it work? I always hate this glitchy thing because then I never know if it works. I probably got 2 now. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. There's a spider. I hear ya. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. I kill you with leaves. How about an axe? Because I can't find my sword in my inventory.